Minutes is that there is an ancient wisdom that has recognized the rights of nature by indigenous peoples. The other is that there is a declaration of the rights of Mother Earth that we recognize as demandable. And Ecuador finally has recognized constitutionally the rights of nature, and we believe that these are legally and ethically applicable. The second reason is that we think that the rights of nature are being violated and in a serious, systematic way and generalized way, as we want to show and prove here. The third reason is that the human beings but still believe that they are the most important being of the planet, and everything that he or she has been created around them. Among other things, justice. Justice created by humans is not either proper or adequate to protect the rights of nature, and this is a fundamental reason to come and appear before this tribunal. Why are we here? First of all, if we recognize that nature has rights, then one of those fundamental rights is the access to justice. If we believe that nature has violated its right, there's a violation of nature's rights as a victim, it has a right to truth, justice, and restoration. We want to show what's happening and the right to truth, and we believe that those responsible be called their names and the responsibilities of the state and private sector, and they should not be remained without the application of justice. And we finally believe that this tribunal has to mention what is the integral restoration in all its dimensions. Human justice has only been produced environmental damage, and the only thing that they can produce is other things. So we think that Mother Earth requires much more than the traditional way of conceiving things, and damage to consider should be considered in a different way. In this tribunal, we want to prove, in the end, that there are violations against nature. We believe that all humans with different responsibilities are affecting systematically and creating damage and generalized damage also throughout the planet in different parts of the world. We would like to prove also that there is an intention by a mission and action to exterminate nature, and therefore that this is an ecocide. And we will finally would like to recognize that the people that are fighting for these rights are are being persecuted, are being stigmatized and criminalized, and just as nature, they are being exterminated. We are going to present and to try to achieve these objectives in three parts. In one first part, I would like to call upon two persons from the indigenous peoples and nationalities to provide us with a philosophical and spiritual context of the meaning of Mother Nature. In the second part, we will present 8 cases that we think present the paradigm that are present right now, not the only ones, but the ones we have information on and we think are representative for this initial hearing. Finally, we would like to submit the testimony of a defender of the rights of nature that will speak about his personal struggle and the current situation of the defenders of the rights of nature here in Ecuador. Finally, what we would like to achieve from this tribunal is to declare the admissibility of these cases so that in another hearing notifying the responsibles and guaranteeing due process and finding the due information, the testimonies and the information of those that are suffering together with Mother Nature, these generalized attacks, be judged and hopefully condemned. So the objective today is to admit these cases.